As a professional mariner, I shipped out all around the world. But what I enjoy the most is sailing on our boat with my family and our friends.
I enjoy teaching and coaching kids exercise and healthy cooking. So we do the bananas, then we're going to add honey, we're going to add oats, we're going to add milled flaxseed for omegas, omega-3s, and then we're also going to add some crunchy peanut butter and some honey. My passion for boating, I kind of figured out along the way. And I knew how important it was for me. It's beautiful out on the water. Boating is a wonderful opportunity for your family, I think, to grow closer. Come and join us on our next adventure on Bow to Stern with Lori
and Adam.
Welcome to Bow to Stern. Today we'll talk about having fun cruising close to home in Massachusetts.
We had a short season last year, but we made the most of our time sailing to great places right in Massachusetts. Living here on the South Shore, going to the North Shore is fun by boat because it's so much easier than driving. Winthrop, for example, which we'd probably never go to by car, but it's a quick and easy sail. Marblehead and Salem are great fun, and then the Cape and the islands are wonderful and not that far away.
Adam worked in California in the spring, so we didn't launch the boat until late June. Unheard of for us.
And our son's graduation complicated things. As soon as the boat was in the water, we took him to Boston to celebrate. We like Boston Waterboat Marina because it's right across the street from Faneuil Hall and close to the North End. They have docks and moorings, but no launch service, so we use our whaler to get ashore.
Lots of craft cocktail bars for you two. Then the next week, we went to Salem, which is a fantastic place to visit by boat. And we even got our son to come with us again.
And then Provincetown for the 4th of July.
We went to the parade and the tea dance. Really fabulous outfits and shoes. We love riding on the bike trails just outside of town in the dunes. And to see my favorite, the seals, at the sandbar at low tide is just awesome. It's right in the harbor and easy to get to with a dinghy. I only wish I could speak seal so I could understand what they were saying and I'd say hi. Fireworks. The fireworks were awesome from our cockpit, really close and loud. We almost always get a mooring from Flyers. They're still reasonably priced and the people who work there are great. They have a launch service, including a couple of catamaran launches, because it gets really shallow at their docks at low tide.
But we have to talk about the fog. This is part of boating that nobody likes, and we've generally been pretty lucky avoiding it, but this year we got some, and more than once. For a recreational boater, really the best thing is just not to go out in fog. But if you're caught in it, then there's simple things you must do. Slowing down is number one, especially on a motorboat. Then it's essential to keep a really sharp lookout, both looking and listening, and then sound the required fog signals. For a motorboat or a sailboat under power, this is one prolonged blast of the horn at least every 2 minutes. If you're sailing, it's one prolonged blast followed by 2 short blasts. And you should turn on your navigation lights. It's a good idea to have a radar reflector installed on your boat or hoist up a portable one like we do. And if you have a radar and/or an AIS transponder, these are invaluable. But again, the best is not to go out or go to a harbor if you can.
We keep all eyes out. With GPS, we know where we are, but we have no idea where other boats could be. I usually sit right at the bow to look out ahead.
There's something kind of fun about fog. It's otherworldly to be out in an environment where you can't tell the sky from the water and sounds carry really well.
It's also very stressful because you have to look out and you can only see a few feet in front of the boat sometimes. You need to be able to hear other boats, hopefully, before you see them.
At least with GPS, navigation is easy, even with little visibility. You really have to wonder how mariners managed in the fog for centuries before there was modern navigation. But in some ways, the risk of collision is the same as it has always been, so you really have to pay attention in reduced visibility.
I'm happiest when the fog goes away.
So back to the places we went. Gloucester is always a favorite. It's still largely a working harbor with plenty of fishing boats and funky boatyards all around the shore, and plenty of accommodations for pleasure boats too. The Eastern Point Yacht Club is exquisite, but it's not close to town. The harbor master has moorings and a launch service and very nice showers at the town landing. This is where we usually stay.
It can be noisy on the mooring in the morning when the fishing boats go out early.
There's tons to do in town. Main Street, which is one street up from the harbor, lives up to its name with lots of stores, galleries, and restaurants to check out. Then a little bit further inland is the Cape Ann Museum, which is outstanding.
There's a lovely new bakery and coffee shop that opened last year, Source Bakery, with good coffee too. It's on the side street between the waterfront and Main Street.
And we went to The Cut, which is a new music venue, bar, and restaurant in the heart of town. They had a DJ the night we went, so we got to dance. It was like being at a club.
Another favorite of ours is Salem. Our club has reciprocal privileges with Palmer Cove Yacht Club, so we get to tie up at their docks for free and use their lovely club, and we take full advantage of this. It's a bit of a walk to downtown, but the buildings in the neighborhood are covered in beautiful murals.
I think it's one of the best urban outdoor art installations around. There's a whole lot to do in Salem. It seems like a well-run and thriving city with lots of shops to see and excellent bars and restaurants.
I love Salem Willows. It's a park on the point outside of town with beautiful views of the harbor. And it has arcades and lots of fun things for kids and families to do. Plus, places to eat. It reminds me of what Hull used to have. The downtown, there's the Peabody Essex Museum, which is literally one of the best in the country. The Common is almost always busy on weekends with some kind of fair or market and concerts, and it's surrounded by exquisite historic houses.
And if you want to visit Salem in October, going by boat is the only way. It's a great end-of-season destination.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
We'll see you next time
on Bow to Stern.